Man, I was not aware that when they had that black letterbox, I didn't think they were saying a different language when they were speaking. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? What happened? Aye, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry, 'twas more of a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Any road, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder ye was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Zenthil and I'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Merylwib was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time. And I doubt she looked kindly on it if you repeated the trick. Sheesh. Really, how long was I out cold for? Was it like in the middle of the party? Jesus, Murphy. I was looking at a flashback of an entire war that was happening in the Calamity. Also, I honestly can't tell if that was intentional how they did that with that Metal Gear Solid reference. That is too funny. Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Oh man, I wonder what other references they could come up with here besides their own Final Fantasy games. Greetings, Brygarn. Admiral Merylwib awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Oh, wow. This is her room. Quite professional. Ah, Brygon. It is good to see you on your own feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. Alright. The Laminzian Envoy. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business, then. Ah, here it is. It also gives me a little wind-up airship minion if I finish this. I'm so excited for that. I get my little airship. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Or Eorzean, as they pronounced it. The Battle of Carteneau and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Carteneau. These letters contain the details of said proposal. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in the mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation, to the city-states of Gridania and Olda. A grueling journey, to be sure, where you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass, to be used as your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave for the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs to be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There are other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Brigon. Your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm from which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the known and the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Oh, baby. We get to finally travel to other countries. Ooh. We're actually going. Holy crap. Never thought we'd see the day. We get to finally travel outside of Limsa Lominsa. Get to go through an elvish country of Gridania where sages and black mages and sages and mages are trained. And the Olda, which warriors have once held. This is only just the beginning, and we're now starting to travel to other places. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? Personal bleeding envoy? So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance? Bugger me, I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody eye. I'm proud of you, lad. Thinking of how far you've come. Why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Course, this is only the start. Now you got your hands on an airship pass, the old of Eorzea's laid out before ye. Like a fair maid on a featherbed. And she's a big girl, too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. Big woman. If you think us Lominsians are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania. or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Olda. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense sets afoot. But you're a venturer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold you back. Course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's an heap of troubles with plagues every nation, see? Tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and an infighting beastmen and their gods-damned primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's a bugger all out there as you can't handle. Somewhat tells me you're going to be just fine. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folks beginning to recover from the beast and the calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things round. 'Tis the perfect time for a venturer like yourself to get out of here and make a difference. Well, what you waiting for? Oh boy, yeah. So damn ready. Now I just have to take the lift to airship landing then? I think it's over here, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can make my way, yeah, like I can make my way back so that I can do some side quests in the meantime afterwards. But yeah. I think this is where we say goodbye to Limsa Lominsa for a while. Unless we can come back to Merweb and tell her the news. But here we go. There's the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Brygar Misterall, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all. Sir, High Wind Skyways, oh my god, they call it High Wind, is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Mm-hmm. Let's go, baby. I think we're finally traveling. Not bad. I've seen worse. Board the airship. I am setting sail. Setting sail for new adventures. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. looks like that guy made it late for his trip. So long. Good fortune to you, Brygon. The day will come when your name means the same as hero to the folk of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Well, well, well. Looks like we got some new faces that has some unfinished business after the Battle of Cantino and the Calamity. And we finally made it to a new country called Gridania. Man. Whew, I can't believe we're here. But this is only just like one part, so I think we have to talk with both of their leaders to spread the word from Merylwib about this predicament. I have a feeling it's might gonna take a while. Ah, here we are. Okay, here we are. So it's more of a lush green country. We're in the forest now. And I think I remember last time I started journeying out here too. I think I just like drifted off into the abyss. It's like, oh, man, I'm so lost. Ah, you must be the envoy from Linza Lominza. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. Sure. I don't know why it takes like a bridge to... I don't know why it takes like a bridge to get from between the landing platform and such. Greetings, good sir. You are the Lominzian envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seedseer awaits. Okay. I'm just like following orders. Where in the Seven Hells is that woman? I'm just going around here following orders. I do believe I come out that way. This is probably just another busy area too. As a matter of fact, I should be able to attune the Aetherite so that I may be able to teleport from Limsa to here with just the touch of a button. Can't believe I made it. And not a single dungeon, too. Oh, you can find yourself a carpenter job here. The makings of a gunbreaker. Oh, that'd be interesting. Let's see. Carpenter. What was the other one? Preserving the past. Okay. Well, it seems like it's a little side quest that you were supposed to do if you started out here instead of Limsa. But we're not going to be doing that right now. We have to pay a visit to Merylwib's missive to the Silent Conjurer. You are the Lominzian envoy? I'm begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Alright, here you go. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Linza Lominza. Please come with me.
So you are the Lominzian envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Gallian Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknown to us, the Gallians sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamud, would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Flats, and there met the Vilth Imperial Legion, or 7th. More bloody a battle I have never seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared a little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, reliving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been in a flame, now seems to be a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Luisio may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries. Or, they pronounced it Archon Luiswa, may have well been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartano. And so we were left countless questions, and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet, if we were to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for us servants here in Gridania. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I will not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. And if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. Man, I love doing cutscenes like those. I can make a really good, like... Would I see myself like a good voice actor? Would I not? I don't know. But I'm just looking back at her character. She is a white mage class. She is of a Padgel race. Her voice actor? As of A Realm Reborn, it's Cindy Robinson. And as of Heavensward, it's Hannah Arterton. Ah, here we go. You just did not load in enough. I feel like my PC is not doing it correctly. I don't think it's not loading in these people fast enough. Oh, are you not Brygar Mistral, the Lominsian envoy? On behalf of all that Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes, sir. We're going to be sending a course to Ul'dah. Here we go. Oh, is that a little baby behemoth? Oh, that's adorable. Now, is it actually going to take us... Is it actually going to take us to Ul'dah, or is it going to take us somewhere else, or take us back to Limsa? No, it's actually going to take us to Ul'dah. Here we go. The Steppes of Nald. We've already sent the good word to... We've already sent the good word to Ken'Y's Senna. So now we have to go through with the leader, or the Flame General. And that'll be for the ceremony. Now, if my memory serves correctly, I think it's around this time where you're introduced to a quest that takes you to the Gold Saucer. And I kind of want that to happen pretty soon. Oh my god. That guy picked the Hrothgar class. I'm so jealous. Ah, you must be the envoy from Linza Lominsa. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. The capitains of the companies. Hey, buddy. Whoops. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We've been expecting you. Flame General Robon will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down the Hustings Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Take the lift down to the Hustings Strip. Okay. Now, I think I kind of like got lost around this place too. Yep, Hustings Strip. I would remember too. I think I got lost around here in this place. But I'm pretty sure, like, if I just taken the attunements of the crystals, or the Aetherites, I wouldn't have a problem. There's Bartholomew. Oh my god, is that an elephant head? Yo. Oh my god, I want you so bad. I want that head. Oh, that's so cute. I hear there's elephant people in this game, and I want to see them so fucking badly. Because they're so fucking adorable. The Lominsian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to follow or allow me to inspect the missive you bear? My thanks. What if I just throw it away? Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlin says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
He is voiced by Jason Miller in A Realm Reborn and Nick Bolton in Heavensward. Cartano. I remember Blarty Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Blah, 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 blah. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was the Garleans, 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solizo Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabad to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 40 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like he is not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius Van Baelzar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we have yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Elder Seed Seer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Merriwib will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people of what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. No, thank you. I think that about leaves that. I think we have their invitations. Yeah, we have the Lominsian envoy completed. You can now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Nice, let's go. Oh man, we have been through quite a lot today. We have finally made it across the other 2 countries and made amends. Ah, there it is. Holy crap, there's so many there's so many balloons here. Don't look, don't don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it. I'm good, I'm good. Is someone dressed up as Sid? I know Sid's in the game, and I think you can actually dress up as him. I'm just trying to get to the Aetheryte crystal so I can travel back home and to this place. Although, do I want to figure out how to get to the gold saucer from here? Unless that's somewhere else. Well, I've attuned that. It could happen to you. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the quest. There's an itinerant Moogle. The Way of the Samurai. What's this? A well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon. What is my local manservant carrying? Why, a not-so-small fortune in prizes, ably won by yours truly, in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer, nay? Ye gods, man, you might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrilled to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the straits at a chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the triple tray tables. At the gold saucer, one can do all this and more. And if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? Wink, wink. But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the gold saucer firsthand. Am I right, or am I right? Ha! I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket. You see, consider it a gift from one eligible young man about a town to another. Just show that ticket to the lovely girl in the uniform over at the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though, you may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple trade tables. Nay, not so much as an ounce. Ha ha! Alright. So that will take us to the gold saucer if we can make our way back. I think I wandered off a little bit too far. This does look nice though. Like this whole decorations and stuff. I don't remember all the events that happen in Final Fantasy XIV. I just know that this is probably another kind of sanctuary of people just getting away from it all. I know my sister plays it all the time, and her friend Carly plays it all the time. They even have their own like special group to doing raids and stuff.